Alright guys, so this is huge news. If you haven't been paying attention, Battlefield just released their information on their Portal module for 2042, which is essentially all of the Battlefield experiences, and you can customize all of them. So you're going to be able to get in there and actually set custom game modes, custom parameters, custom settings for your weapons or your stamina, etc, etc. You're going to actually get that granular level of control that you get from things like the squad source development kit or the SDK, or games like Arma, where you're actually able to go in and customize every single little piece of the game. And this is a game changer, because what this means is that everyone will be able to play games in Battlefield exactly how they want to. Now, we've already seen some AAA titles start to push to do more user-generated content, or, very specific gameplay for the user, like Ghost Recon Breakpoint settings, where they can set the amount of immersion or the, personal difficulty for your playthrough to a very granular level. This takes it even a step further for AAA games, because we've seen indie games do this all the time, whether it's Squad or Postscriptum's SDK or all the other mods and things that you can see. Modding content is essentially back in the mainstream, and this is huge because this has the potential to completely overshadow any future potential indie tactical first-person shooter. Depending on how granular we can control all these settings, I mean, we're gonna have to see it once it comes out, but just think about this. You guys know that I love the Squad One Life events. You guys know I love Squad in general as a game. What if we can tweak Battlefield to get it to be extremely realistic, extremely hardcore, punishing, tactical, require communication, minimalistic HUD, all the things that we want from Squad, but with the graphical fidelity and with the sound quality and all the beautiful assets from Battlefield. Like, that is a complete game changer, because when we think of games like Squad and Project Reality, those were based from Battlefield. It's like we're almost all coming home, and Battlefield is just welcoming all this to come back to the roots. So I'm really hoping that, Battlefield Portal does not disappoint, because I'd be able to run, realistic One Life events that we ran for Squad. You could run tank battles that we all love from Postscriptum. I'm really, really excited to see just how much we can tweak. So for those of you who are wondering like where you can learn more, there's already a briefing that, like I said before, that's posted. I'll leave it as a link in the description down below, but you can see everything that they're even talking about, like custom servers, which is something that people who play Squad are used to. These are coming back, and you're going to be able to essentially create experiences offline in a web browser, share them with others, collaborate on them, and then follow each other's projects, which is just an absolute dream, because even getting some mods to work for some of the indie shooters that we have currently, it's a pain. But if Battlefield is going to create a whole ecosystem and a whole process for easily and rapidly joining these custom matches, it's the possibilities are honestly endless. So from here, what we can see, like examples of what we can switch or change in the settings, we can change the factions, which is obviously a big one, going back from multiple eras in different theaters, being able to set, I'm personally not going to do this, but like World War II soldiers against contemporary soldiers, being able to change mobility settings, so being able to change your aim down sight speed, the ability to go prone, I'm assuming your speed and stamina, that is huge, right? For realism or tactical or, more milsim gameplay, we like to slow things down rather than traditional Battlefield vanilla gameplay, which is a lot faster. So being able to actually control that is just crazy. Visibility, if you want to create a more hardcore mode experience for your players, why not disable everyone's heads up display and the minimap? This right here, this is what I'm talking about. This gets me so very, very excited, because games like even the Call of Duty Modern Warfare remake, where they had the, the really in-depth CQB missions where you're going in and raiding houses, there was so much potential with that within Call of Duty, but I just did not have the tools to push that COD into the milsim spectrum and create, a custom game mode for tactical shooters. This honestly blows my mind, because it's just everything that I've ever wanted. Because using a AAA shooter like Battlefield, you're going to get really good performance. The game is going to be optimized. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to run smoothly. The bugs are going to be minimal, because this studio has a ton of money behind it, rather than indie studios like Squad or Postscriptum, which, sometimes eventually they run out of money or they run out of the passion. This has the potential, especially since 2042 is supposed to be a live service game, to take over the next era of tactical shooters. this has so much potential for people to come up with custom modes from massive operations of, you know, max servers to micro co-op versus AI experiences like Ground Branch or 0 Hour. My mind is honestly just exploding with ideas to use this portal mode, and so I'm 100% going to be all over this on release. You're also able to obviously restrict weapons, specialist gear, and vehicles, so that's like very generic stuff, but it's awesome to see that we're going to have that much control as well. And then scale, like I said before, you're going to be able to set the player number for your mode, and you're going to be able to add in AI. That's right, this is not just a PvP custom mode, this is AI oriented as well, which is something that completely was not even within the scope of something that Call of Duty could do. So this is groundbreaking. This is a whole new way to look at gaming as a future. And we've already seen this, you know, user generated content, UGC, whether it's, you know, Arma, Roblox, modding content. There's a lot of power and potential when you give the community the ability to create, right? We see this time and time again in multiple different games across multiple different genres. If you give players the ability to make things, they will make them for free, they will make them quickly, and there's just so much content that the replayability of the game just goes through the roof. So scrolling down further through this portal, you can also see that you will get access to their logic editor. And looking at this screenshot, this looks a lot like Squad's SDK, right? This is visual blueprinting. This is really insane because it's not just like toggle settings that you would get in a lobby in like Call of Duty where you know, extend the timer of the match by 10 minutes or so. You get some pretty intense control here. So I'm really excited to see how much control on the macro we're going to get, because just looking right here, we're going to be able to set a lot of conditions for actions and triggers, and just being able to script things and have consequences on events and have things trigger on certain events. It's just going to be an amazing time, and this pushes AAA customization past Halo Forge. So the last thing I do want to talk about with regards to Battlefield 2042 is that this is going to be a live service game, right? There's going to be a lot of progression that continues to be developed, just the way that they've set up all of 2042. You know, it's just going to be really exciting for the next couple of years. I think we're going to see some pretty insane stuff come out of the portal. And you got to just remember, this isn't just Battlefield 2042's era, right? We're spanning 3 theaters of war, right? So you're gonna get World War II stuff, you're gonna get contemporary stuff, you're gonna get semi-futuristic stuff. It's just going to be all-encompassing. I've never been this hyped for a Battlefield game before. So this was the one thing that really switched me on to Battlefield 2042, because you guys know I saw that first trailer and I was kind of like, this is still too arcadey for me. But now that we have the actual ability to go in and create, you know, one life hardcore milsim-ish game modes in Battlefield, or tactical CQB room clearing ops with like a 4-man or 8-man squad pushing in against AI or with AI, God, this is just absolutely insane, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this and push this to its full potential. But let me know in the comments down below, guys, what you guys think of the portal. Let me know what kind of game modes you're looking forward to playing or creating. And yeah, I'll leave the link to the briefing as well in the description so you can go through and read all the information for yourself. But guys, this is everything that I've wanted. I wanted all the control to create exactly what I wanted in a very straightforward manner with a smooth logistical system to share it with others in a AAA shooter. This is literally like my dreams have come true. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stand by for more 2042 information and coverage. And until next time, guys, be safe, be happy, and good hunting out there.